Yeah, so the Bears rookie punter had himself quite the game, and nobody's really talking about it, so I'm going to pull up my big boy panties and talk about it myself. He opens up this game pretty much delivering a nuke that should have been fair caught, but unfortunately his guys can't get off blocks, which is going to be a reoccurring theme. Then for his first pin punt, yeah, he takes a little bit too much off of it, but these guys are playing with some gumption now as they literally push the blocker back into the returner, and I don't know why I thought that was hilarious, but because it's technically not a flag, so it's kind of disrespectful. Finally though, as he gets a little bit more gumption into his step, he puts one on the 5, and this is where you start to see that, you know, he has to do all the work by himself because these guys were getting held up, and if that ball did not check directly straight up in the air, I think it would have gone into the end zone because nobody was there to field it. This next punt is a beautiful punt, but watch this topside gunner as he's going to get blocked into next week when he could have just made the tackle right here. He just lets up too early, and now this guy has tons of open space, and he ends up picking a pretty good chunk yardage. This is not Trent Gill's fault. I mean, yes, the ball's in the middle of the field, but that gunner had an easy shot if he would have just held his water and sprinted downfield a little bit longer. But now we're going into punt 4 or 5 of the first half, and this is just getting ridiculous. Trent's leg is tired, but luckily they gave him just a little chip shot. But here we can see that the rest of the punting unit is also tired, or this is just lack of effort play, and I'm not sure which one's more acceptable, as this ball takes a absolutely perfect bounce, and number 5 just does not have it in him to sprint downfield and get to the goal line. He takes a nice jog, and then kind of just looks around like, oh man, that sucks though, that, you know, we didn't get the ball at the 1, oh dang it. But now prepare for some whiplash, because we're going to jump straight to the 4th quarter when all of a sudden the Bears are winning this game, and Trent is winning the punting battle, and this returner is about to be winning a brand new pair of pants because I'm sure his had a brown stain in them after this very close call on a muffed punt, and honestly he's just lucky that he's walking away with his job, which is actually not guaranteed after a drop like that. But finally we see the piece de resistance. The Bears are up by a grand total of 5 points. They need something special from Trent. Luckily they called the right guy because Trent is here to deliver like a Domino's pizza guy, and this thing is going to sail out of bounds at the 3-yard line, and you just can't write it up better than that. So at this point Trent has put them inside their 20-yard line 3 times, inside their 10-yard line twice, and honestly guys, he is just pretty much the team's MVP for this preseason game. His stats don't look amazing because of the touchback and because of some of the return yards, but it was all completely avoidable. So all in all, man, Trent solo carried his team, kept the Chiefs in bad field position, and then delivered the final killing blow to this game. Anyway, hope you guys are having an amazing day. Trent, way to ball out, and peace.
My boy Pat McAfee any moment right now. I know he's watching this game.